Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Scorpio for the week of, for the month of March. I'm tired. From month of March 2023. Hello, my Scorpions. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. So thank you for watching. So this week, not this week. I'm so tired. Forgive me. I love sleeping. So this month, my Scorpions, on the 2nd, Mercury moves into Pisces, into the 5th house. So the X's and O's are coming back into your life. I feel for some of you, you may not be on speaking terms with your partner, or if you're dating somebody at this time, you may not be on speaking terms with them as well, or it could be like a little bit hot and cold going on with this energy. I feel also you may find it difficult to express yourself or get sidetracked by details and miss the overall message in your delivery. You have to be careful about how you express yourself now. New romance is more likely to start around this time. For some of you, new romance can be impossible to keep a secret with this energy as well. Either it's very transparent that you two are attracted to each other, or it could be like a lot of flirting going on and people are going to be like, why don't you two just hook up? Children may come into your life. Parties and fun social occasions are common now. You may be in the mood for games, social get-togethers, pranks, or practical jokes. May be tempted at this time. Self-expression, it's more about importance. It is a good time to express yourself through music or poetry, or you could be blogging your feelings or doing those inspirational quotes on the social media. Your intuition and your creative imagination are very strong. You may experience psychic events, strange coincidences, a great time for artistic writing, poetry, novels, for the sake of fulfilling your imagination. This is a fine time to begin learning a musical instrument. You may be more attracted to the metaphysics and philosophy. On the 7th at 7:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the full moon in Virgo. Careful with your money situation and where you go investing your money or making impulsive decisions. It's your 11th house of networks and friendships, networks, and goals, okay? For some of you, this could be experiencing separation or loss. You can be ghosted at this time. This is a time of hookups, sexual relationships, nothing serious. For some of you, this could be lessons with money coming up, so careful with the internet and the purchases that you make with the internet, because you can be dealing with buyer's remorse. Change is happening when it comes to career, or this can be bringing order out of chaos, or certain things that have been bothering you about your career. If you're not getting along with certain people, these things are going to just escalate. But I do feel like change is going to be happening. Those in authority can be setting new rules and regulations to create more of a peaceful environment now. Your social circle is filled with certain excitement. Others will help you towards your career goals or show you shortcuts that you can take. You may encounter new ideas that cause you to consider old problems from a different perspective. If you're involved in difficult research or stuck on a problem, this may be a time when new pieces of information come along at this time that is an important part of the puzzle and opens up an entirely new train of thought. Then on the 7th at 8:35 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturn enters Pisces. This is your 5th house of karmic lovers, entertainment, children. This could be a new love coming into your life, and to solidify your love with this person, you may end up having one child with this person. So it depends what is going on with your social media. This person coming into your life can be a Pisces, so depends what else is happening with your chart and determine if you two are compatible. So because Saturn in the 5th house means that you two knew each other in a past life, so you two may have lessons, but then other things going on in your natal chart can say otherwise. Like if you guys were like, let's say this person has a sun in Pisces and you have Saturn in Pisces, but also you're a sun in Pisces, so you two, and then it depends what's going on with your north node and your south node, where your north node is at and where your south node is at. And so it just depends on where everything is at, who's trining what. So it doesn't necessarily have to be karmic. It could mean that you two have a soul contract to fulfill at this time with this energy as well. So it could be like that, or it could be a karmic relationship and you two may have some nasty little lessons together. So it all depends, okay, what is going on with your natal chart. And I do offer compatibility reports. You can check in the link in the description box below. Saturn is well aspected at this time, so this is a good time for gambling, investment opportunities. or playing the stock market. But when it's not well aspected, so pay attention, don't invest, gamble, or put your money in stocks, because you could lose your money or have lessons with money during that time. For some of you, you're trying to get pregnant, you may need assistance at this time. It's the love relationship, the new person coming into your life. This person could be older than you, like 8 to 10 years, or this could be person, there's a significant age gap at this time. Those of you in your late teens or even in your teens and your early 20s, you prefer to be around older people during this time period as well. So those of you in high school, you could be more to yourself at this time. You may feel like you have a different level of maturity and you want to put behind childish games at this time. You prefer to be around older kids or the college kids. You may even hang around with people who are in college, or you just want to be more to yourself because you feel like you can't relate to anybody at this time. Those of you in college, this is going to be a fun energy time for you. This is the first love, the serious love, so this could be like an important love relationship that is going to come into your life at this time. For others of you, this is just going to be a great time in general, socializing and meeting new people with this energy, or making friends with that one friend. You can also find yourself in general spending more time with older family members and just being more invested in family and making connections with your older family members. On the 16th at 6:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Venus enters Taurus in the 7th house of relationships, where it's not well aspected. You can be feeling some kind of damn way with this energy. A lot of self-realizations can happen and change with your career, for better or for worse. You may not like the changes that are happening. A marriage might be coming to an end because of inequality, manipulation, betrayal, or infidelity. This can be endings coming up and new beginnings happening. You're moving away from toxic relationships. Career I would be careful during this time period, because this could be losing your job or even quitting, some kind of ending coming up with this energy. So pick and choose your battles at work. Some of you, this could be a beautiful energy time for new love relationship to come in. This could be actually a serious love relationship coming in. Those of you who are 40 and older, this could be getting married this year, especially those of you who are 40 years old. This could be a new love coming in. So this is change coming up with this relationship. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, Venus not being well aspected. It does indicate infidelities and stuff like that. So the relationship can be complicated, or you two could be like divorced and stuff like that kind of thing. So those kind of things can be happening. And it also depends what's going on in your personal natal chart too. On the 19th at 12:24 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury enters Aries in your 6th house. Now remember, you have that big ass stellium in your 6th house. So for some of you, this is being the focus on your career, business, and keeping busy, or you could be very productive in general, starting a new routine, being more invested in your routine, lifestyle changes, working on the self. Great big giant willpower. So for some of you could be in rehab with this energy and doing really well with sticking to your program. This is daydreaming on the job is not likely to get you into serious trouble. It's best to procrastinate for the time being and take some time off if you can. This is a time work comes before pleasure in the office. Your employer may ask you to use less paper or keep a closer eye on office supplies. Coworkers may be keeping their distance from you. It's a good time for medical checkup, working on yourself. Your attention at work turns serious. You may have important deadlines to meet now. Be careful about the details in paperwork. This is a beautiful time for something new to come into the picture. You can be seeing whatever you start all the way through. This is a time of concentration, sharp mental focus. You are prone to look at life rather seriously now and forget to look at the bright side of life. Be careful of having a tendency to be narrow-minded. If you lose your perspective, you may miss opportunities. Have a tendency towards pessimism or depression. Physically, this can be a nervous ailment that affects your speech and hearing. Communications may be difficult, either delays or misunderstandings. You may feel isolated from others due to the inability to put your thoughts into words. On March 20th at 5:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Sun enters Aries. A lot of energy in the 6th house. This is a great time for money, business picking up, career taking off. For some of you, the focus is more towards your personal life, spending more time with family, being more involved with family members. For others of you, this is working on the self, even making some lifestyle changes. The focus is more on you, and this could be dealing with your health issues, getting yourself feeling better. You can be forgetful, absent-minded, minded, accident prone with this energy, and you tend to want to rush things, so that's why you're going to be accident prone. So slow down. Patience is a virtue now. You can feel things intensely. You can be fighting with coworkers, or those of you who are older, you can be butting heads with other people. Confrontations with people in authority are more likely. Someone may be abusing their power, and you may have to deal with injustice. You love to take risks, and you can be accident prone. You have a difficulty discerning between assertion and aggression, so I would be careful with that. You may need to listen to yourself talk, because you can sound attacking or even have a tone about you when you speak to other people. You may believe that you are simply stating your case clearly, while others are claiming you are being too rough on them or too pushy. You need to find a healthy outlet for your enthusiasm. For some of you, because the sun is not well aspected, don't allow your emotional self to get the best of you. You need to base your thoughts on and when you speak to others based on facts. Then on the 23rd, 8:23 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Pluto enters Aquarius. This is going to be in your 4th house of home, how you react towards things. So you could be definitely more Aquarian or like more Uranian at this time. You want to be the master of your home and domestic scene. You want to be in control of your situation at this time with this energy. Deep resourcefulness enables you to provide for and improve your domestic situation. You have a strong, often occult tie to the earth that can manifest as love of nature, an interest in ecology or conservation, a study of earth science, or an ability to read the earth's secrets like dowsing. Wealth and or the occult interest comes to those of you who are 50 and up, or even in your 40s. You can start this. Okay, so 40s and up, you're more interested in your financial security, your financial stability, and the occult. You are detailed oriented, but also you could be impatient, which can cause problems with you and your career or business growth. Remember, Rome was not built in a day. This is a time period over the next 20 years. This may not be the easiest energy for some of you here. So this could actually be a difficult time for some of you. This could be ending a relationship at this time and then having to move out with this energy and not getting along with roommates or family members and moving out. For those of you who are like in college, in your 20s, this could be a difficult energy time for you, because mom could be very dominating towards you, or like you're having a lot of self-realizations with your emotional connections with other people and how you relate to love relationships. So there could be like a lot of epiphanies happening here relating to your own relationships that you have with family and how it connects you with, it's like how mom and dad treated each other and then they got divorced, and how mom was dominating and controlling and was the aggressor. It's like, oh damn, it's like, and this is why I can't emotionally connect with anybody, so it's like things like that are coming up at this time with this energy. Okay, as you are trying to connect with people, or you're dealing with like custody battles at this time and trying to connect with your children but having a difficult time connecting because of childhood trauma, that is, those generational curses are coming up over the next 20 years that you have to deal with in regards to why can't Scorpio emotionally connect with people? Why am I so emotionally unavailable? And I think that this is a lot of reasons why. So you can be dealing with an on again, off again relationship that you're trying to connect with this person, or you could find yourself in your current relationship trying to connect to this person emotionally, and this person got all your box like checked, it's like check, but then you have this difficult time letting down your guard, letting down your walls, emotionally connecting with this person. Okay, and you may have realized that maybe this is like something that you do with people, and you just like are having these epiphanies about like why you don't. So you have like these like time periods here with Pluto over the next 20 years, readjusting your behavior or practicing emotional bonding with other people in your life, because you don't want to be like your parents, or you may blame your parents for treating you a certain way. Okay, so a lot of like stuff like that could be coming up at this time for some of you, but also you could be impatient. So I talked about that. So this may not be the easiest time for some of you here with this energy. This could actually be a difficult time. This could be ending relationships, like I said. This could also bring about positive changes for some of you. This could be certain obstacles may no longer apply in your life at this time. Pick and choose your battles with people. If you're leaving a situation, it can feel like a divorce. So things can get really nasty with Pluto coming into the 4th house. things you like change, boom, you're moving, ending. So, it could be really nasty. So if you have to leave a situation, just leave it. This is a time of new beginnings, fresh starts. Your superiors could be very authoritarian. You have to deal with corruption or scandal at work. Authority seems misplaced. Sometimes this indicates career changes. Still living with mother, or you have a difficult time with dominating women in your life at this time with this energy and butting heads, or leaving a situation at this time. For others of you in your teens, not the easiest energy time for you, especially teens and early 20s, because this is experiencing, you're going through like trying to break free from mother's grip, mother's control, maybe trying not to listen to mother as much because you can't trust her judgment, and that's the thing. There's or this could be having to absorb strong fears, or parents' obsession with things, or mental obsession, and you find yourself dealing with that same cycle, okay? And parental figures at this time, we could find that those in your 20s and 30s, this could be a time period where there's a lot of decisions that you're making as an adult now, and you could be reluctant to make them or scared to connect because of mother, because of father, but mostly because of mother, because mother may have been very dominating during when you were growing up and stuff, and very strong influence on you as well. So this could be dealing with your own emotional hang-ups in regards to love relationships. So if mother was obsessed with somebody, guess what? You may start realizing, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. Why am I obsessed with this person? Stuff like that. So emotionally, this may not be the easiest time for you, especially if you're dealing with child custody battles, like I say, because again, you're having a difficult time, for some of you, not all of you, emotionally connecting with people. On the 25th at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mars enters Cancer. Okay, basically in your 9th house, dictating your emotional self as well. So watch your emotional self. Mars is a detriment in Cancer. Mars is also a detriment in the 9th house. So this could be some major tantrums and tiaras being thrown. You may want to cock those damn brains before you shoot that mouth off, because you can be very snarky, very smart aleck with this energy and having mood swings. You're curious, enthusiastic, independent, and often self-educated and skeptical. You're interested in serious study, but your mind is restless. You love to travel mentally, if not physically. You may feel expressing your opinions and beliefs. This can touch off as a nasty argument. Also, this could be fanatics, either you being a fanatic or people online and fighting with people online. You may not be getting along with other coworkers, especially the men in your life. You can get into a lot of arguments with them because everyone wants to be right at this time. So this is not the easiest time for traveling. You can be playing bumper cars with other people, or if you're flying, you can expect a lot of cancellations or delays. Also, careful when traveling to foreign countries. Respect the customs and stay in friendly tourist areas. You may also have problems with in-laws during this time period as well. Okay. So the first card I come up with is the Hierophant card. So this is dealing with a group or organization at this time. You can be taking on more responsibilities with this energy. You can be taking your job a lot more seriously at this time, and you can be a stickler for the rules. The Six of Wands deals with optimistic energy here. I feel like you could be excited about the changes that are coming up with this energy. This camera. Please subscribe to this channel so I can get monetized, so I can get a new camera. Oy vey. Okay, so this is optimistic energy at this time as well. The Hermit card, a time for introspection with this energy. You can be more to yourself during this time period as well. You can be more focused on your career, or you could be taking your job very seriously. For some of you, this could be dealing with media and social media, and you could be taking your job very seriously with that. It's a great time for teachers with this energy here. The World card, the world works in your favor during this time period. Let me see. A great time for bloggers, journalists with this energy, writers. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe with this energy as well. You may have options when it comes to love with this energy for some of you. For others of you, this could be options when it comes to your career or reevaluating your career direction at this time. The Ten of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing here. You have you're kind of getting kind of like a little bit of cup cards, one more cup card. You need to kind of go with the flow and watch your emotional self. The 6 of coins, prayers are going to be answered to you at this time. I feel for some of you here, you could be very giving with this energy and going above and beyond for other people at this time. You could be super gullible as well, so be careful with this energy here. Make sure that you're good before you go helping out other people. You could be adding other people's responsibilities onto your plate at this time. Again, make sure you don't got nothing going on before you start doing that. For others of you, you could be volunteering overseas and dealing with charity work, with all the problems that are going on overseas at this time with this energy, and helping other people. The Death card brings about changes coming up for you this month as well. Oh my goodness. All right, bear with me. Changes coming up. The 6 of Cups, I feel like for some of you, you can be hearing from somebody from your past. This can be a second childhood happening with this energy. I feel like for some of you, you can be having like a little bit of a family reunion or reconnecting with people. And I feel like you're the glue. Like when you go visit, like everybody wants to see you, okay? So everybody's excited to see you at this time. So you are the glue that brings people together, okay? I feel like you're very diplomatic, you're very much in charge of a situation, or you have a lot of influence over a group of people with this energy, okay? You can also be very sentimental about the past with this energy as well. And I feel like for some of you can be invested in other people's drama during this time period. The 8 of Cups, you need to go with the flow. I feel like for some of you here, you are ready to move on from a situation in your life. You're like over it at this time, and you're going to be walking away from it. You can be going back to where you used to live with this energy and reconnecting with people from your past. So this is a new chapter in your life. The Queen of Coins, yeah, I think that you're going to be more around family. I see prayers being answered, and that you're going to be hanging out with family and being more around family during this time period, or people who seem like family to you. You're going to be part of your community, okay? I do see that you belong to a community at this time, so you're going to be well received when you come back to them, so people could be very excited about you coming back into their life at this time because they really missed you with this energy. I feel also this is a time of healing and emotional evolution. For others of you, I do see somebody crushing on you. This is a time of introspection with this energy. For others of you, I feel like you've been crushing on this person as well, and I feel like certain things are going to change. For others of you, you could be relying more on your intuition, and this could be a time of self-empowerment with this energy, okay? So it's a beautiful energy time for you. The Star card, manifesting what you want at this time, hopes, dreams, and wishes coming true. The Knight of Swords, I feel for some of you here, this is investment opportunities, new love coming in, but this person could be dating, or this person could be like a busy person, so you could find yourself like texting back and forth with each other as well, or this person could be married or emotionally unavailable and texting you during this time period, okay? The 6 of Swords, this is a time of moving forward. For some of you, this could be traveling coming up. The King of Coins, I feel like you have influence over other people. This could be business picking up. You can be at the right place at the right time. This could also be soulmate energy. And I feel like you can have like a psychic connection with a particular person in your life, okay? The 5 of Cups, you need to watch your emotional self. I feel like for some of you, you can be reconnecting with people from your past. You could be very triggered by certain people, or this could be somebody rehashing the past, and you could be very triggered by certain situations, and certain situations that you don't want to deal with at this time with this energy, so you're not thinking logically and you can act on impulse, so be careful with that. The Tower card does talk of traveling. Your new normal is coming up for some of you. For some of you, this could be delays in traveling as well. Fate is intervening during this time period, for better or for worse. Go with the flow. Certain things may no longer apply in your life because the Tower and the Devil card, so changes are definitely happening. I feel for some of you here, this could be an adventure in love. This could be taking your love relationship to the next level. This could be new love coming in, and it could be exciting and wonderful and a beautiful thing. This could also be getting married during this time period, or you and your partner could be traveling at this time with this energy, or starting a business endeavor together. The Ten of Swords, you're starting over in certain areas of your life. This is a reversal of fortune. You prefer to be alone at this time, or work alone with this energy, or you could be more to yourself during this time period. A reversal of fortune is going to be happening for you during this time period. The Magician card, I feel with this energy here that you could be manifesting certain things that you want to happen during this time period. This could also be a time for destiny, a lot of major arcane cards. So fate is definitely going to intervene during this time period. A time for destiny for you with this energy. I feel that you may be trying to manifest a situation into your life this month as well. Be careful with manipulative people. You may be on a fence about something, but you may have some quick decisions to make. Or a turn of events is going to make the decision for you. Okay, the Ace of Cups, emotional validation, receiving some much needed good news during this time period as well with this energy, or plans working out exactly as planned. And the Four of Coins, you are feeling relief at this time in dealing with emotional stability in your life. I love you, my Scorpions. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses. Mwah.